Welcome to Ride JBI. This is JB. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the JBI suspension fork volume spacer. That is this black piece right here. This video is going to be how to install it on the Showa 49mm twin chamber spring fork. This fork is found on the Suzuki RMZ 450, the Honda CRF 250 and 450, and the Kawasaki 450. The JBI fork volume spacer is a tool that we can use to manipulate the volume inside of the fork, which helps us manipulate how progressive the fork gets. So think how stiff the fork gets as it compresses through its travel. Another way to do that is to add oil to the fork, but there are sometimes consequences or negative things that come from adding too much oil into a fork. So adding a volume spacer is another way to manipulate the air volume in the fork while keeping the oil volume / height at the same spot. More details on exactly how the product works at ridejbi.com. It's very cost effective as well, man. The pair of these, so you get one volume spacer for each fork. So you get a set along with the 4 stainless steel springs that hold in place. The set is $50 USD. Very easy to install and very effective as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install it. The fork should already be apart. So we have the cartridge already removed from the fork. The spring has been removed along with the spring seat and the circlip keeper and thrust washer that normally locate right here. So to install the volume spacer, you'll see that there is a slit on it to help with installing it. You can just spread it and fit it right over, or slide it on from this way. I'm going to mount this cartridge inside of our JBI suspension vise right here, so that way I can work with both hands as I work on it and give you guys a better view. All right, so we got the fork cartridge mounted inside of the JBI suspension vise. Next, we want to wipe off the fork cartridge area, dry of any oil, where the volume spacer is going to mount at. Again, it's got a little slit in it to help for ease of installation. And it comes with 4 of these stainless steel springs to hold it in place. I like to use this kind of hockey stick tool to get underneath the spring and just slowly fit it into the gap. Start at the first gap and then we'll just work our way to the top. Spring number 2. Spring number 3. And spring number 4. Cool. So we got all 4 springs on. With that in place, this thing's pretty hard to move. It can still slide a little bit if you move it really hard. But guess what? As you ride, that's not going to be going anywhere. So next, you want to put your circlip keeper back in place. Make sure that you have the recessed side going the proper direction, so that way it actually covers the entire circlip. Now your thrust washer. Your spring seat. And your spring. And now you're ready to take this assembly and put it back inside this fork cartridge, similar to how we have this one already ready to go. When utilizing the JBI fork volume spacer, you're going to utilize a different fork oil volume than what the manual says. We have all the details on this on our website, ridejbi.com. So thank you guys for watching. If you've got any questions, give us a call or give us an email. Again, all JBI services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.